Good morning and welcome to Valparaiso University. My name is Chelsea Whittington and I am pleased to bring you live coverage here at the Urban League of Northwest Indiana's Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Symposium. I am joined by our fearless leader, Dr. Vanessa Allen McLeod. It's a great day in Valpo.
It's a wonderful day in Valpo. We're so glad to be here, Chelsea.
Yes.
We are looking forward to having about 250, 300 adults plus 140 high school students from Lake Porter and LaPorte County.
This is such a wonderful occasion. I remember attending last year and the intense look on the young people's faces as they talked about issues that really impact them, that matter, and the ability to give their own input on how do we interact with our differences. What do you want to achieve today, Doc?
Well, I want people to go to the workshops, have an open mind, and be able to take some tools back, some strategies back that they can use in their organizations.
Yes.
I want the students to have a voice. That's why we have intermingled the students at the adult table.
Brilliant.
This is all about diversity and inclusion. So they're intermingled with the adults so that they can share and talk, because believe it or not, these students are very impressive. They're very knowledgeable. They're very smart, and they want a seat at the table. So we brought them.
Yes, I love it. A seat at the table. And for those who are unaware, the Urban League of Northwest Indiana covers Lake, LaPorte, and Porter counties.
Yes.
So we have representation for all of the counties today.
All over. Michigan City High School, Gary schools, you name it. Valparaiso High School, Whiting, they are in the house. So we're glad. And I have to thank President Padilla for hosting us. They're opening their doors. They're letting us in. And so special shout out to him.
Yes. And I would also just venture to say that this gives our young people a sneak peek of the college campus too.
Yes.
As we give scholarships to the Urban League to send them off to college. And we have amazing opportunities right here in the region.
Right here. Yeah. So I'm thankful. We're about to get started in about 5 minutes.
Are you trying to get off my camera?
So thank you, C-Wit. Thank you, Chelsea. We're about to kick this off.
Okay,
right now.
Send your president over here.
But listen, if anybody is interested in any more information about the Urban League, please call us at 219-887-9621.
Got it.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Vanessa Allen McLeod, our fearless leader. And speaking of fearless leaders, we also have the president of the Board of Trustees, Board of Directors for the Urban League of Northwest Indiana, Miss Yolanda Davis. Come on over to the microphone. We want to make sure they pick up your beautiful voice and face. What does this mean to you as president of the board to have these important conversations on diversity, equity, and inclusion today?
I'm really excited to be here to bring everyone together, especially as we represent the Tri-Counties, as I call it, Lake, Porter, and LaPorte County, and bringing all of our thoughts and ideas together. I'm especially appreciative of all of the children and the students, and the kids are going to be here. I'm so excited and pumped for their young ideas.
Yes.
So it's very important.
And I was just talking to our president and CEO, Dr. Vanessa Allen McLeod, and we talked about how valuable the input of the young people is, because back in the day when we were doing this event, they weren't included.
No.
So, and this is an inclusion symposium. So what difference do you feel this will make, having the voice of young people?
I think this gives them a starting point. It's a good platform for them to be able to express their thoughts and their ideas. And I think they're living in different times versus how you and I probably did.
Yes.
We didn't even really know about it. And I think our students now are more exposed and their ideas are rich and able to share.
Well, I can't wait to see what comes out of this. Thank you for always being a force for the Urban League of Northwest Indiana. And of course, representing our financial institution, Centier Bank.
Thank you.
Thank you, Madam President. Enjoy today, and we'll catch up with you later.
All right. Thanks, Chelsea.
Thank you.
All right. Have a great day.
You are tuned in right here, Urban League of Northwest Indiana. I'm so proud to represent Dr. Vanessa Allen McLeod and so many others. Oh, I have two heavy hitters coming to the stage. None other than Chancellor Iwama of Indiana University Northwest. Hello, Chancellor. Let me first congratulate you on a recent, successful, and amazing commencement exercise last week. I'm a little biased as an instructor there, but it was just so seamless and so great pomp and circumstance.
It's the greatest day of the year, the day we all wait for. And, you know, anytime that you may feel cynical towards the world because everything that's happening, all you have to do is come to one of our commencements and see the transformed lives of our students, where they were, where they are now today, and where they will be tomorrow. It was absolutely inspiring.
Absolutely.
And I'm happy to be inspired here today as well, too.
Yes.
Yeah,
So we talked a little bit off camera, and seeing higher education being one of the critical pillars in the conversation around diversity, equity, and inclusion. How important is that, Chancellor?
Well, it's critical today, especially with a university like Indiana University Northwest. We're one of the most diverse campuses in the state. And so we have an extra layer of responsibility in preparing our young people to be leaders in this complex world, right?
Yes.
In our workplaces, within our communities. And so we take that very seriously, and we feel the weight of that noble mission that we need to advance every day at IU Northwest. And to have a symposium of this nature and this stature at a higher education institution like Valparaiso is equally important.
Yes.
Higher education institutions, again, we are preparing leaders for tomorrow. We teach, we learn ourselves, but that's one of our main things is to prepare students for the future in this complex world. And so again, the connection between Urban League, between community, between our sponsors, and between higher education institutions, that is the thread that binds us all together.
Oh, well said. Chancellor Iwama of Indiana University Northwest, thank you for always inserting yourself in those programs and platforms that matter.
Thank you so much.
Enjoy.
Thank you.
So we're getting the 2-minute warning, but we have to have our host in, Chancellor Padilla of Valparaiso University. Thank you for having us here today. We're back again. How important are these conversations that we're going to have today?
They are so vital to the lifeblood of any university. We have to make sure that our campuses look like America. And this is important for us to continue to be vigilant about that and to give opportunities to first generation students, underrepresented students, and low income students the opportunity to take the next step up. I figure universities like ours are the great equalizers.
Yes.
And so this is why it's so important for us to have these kind of discussions to see how we can do even better.
Yes, and I feel that it is critical that we are now involving our young people in the conversation at the high school level. And to be honest, it's a great recruiting tool as they are on your beautiful campus today.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank
you
you
for us being here.
Thank you for having us, and you enjoyed the day.
Thank you, ma'am.
That was Chancellor of Valparaiso University, Chancellor Padilla, gotten the opportunity to speak with Indiana University Northwest, our president and CEO, Dr. Vanessa Allen McLeod, and Yolanda Davis, who is the president of the Urban League of Northwest Indiana Board of Chairs. The room is filled. We just got our 2-minute warning, and I just want to take a quick moment before we get out of here to acknowledge the sponsors of today's program. So we have our platinum sponsors. We have Centir. We have Anthem. We also have Valparaiso University, First Financial, NIPSCO, School City of Hammond, the YWCA, the YMCA, Horizon Bank, Hard Rock Casino of Northern Indiana, located in Gary, Indiana, Ivy Tech Community College, United Way of Northwest Indiana, Strachan Van Til, Porter Stark, BP, People's Bank, and our gold sponsors are Ameristar, Geminis, Mental Health America, and our silver star is the United States Army. Please be sure to continue to follow the Urban League of Northwest Indiana's page, as well as CWIT PR, as we will deliver live coverage throughout the day. We have our open plenary session coming for which we will go live, and then we will capture snippets from the various conversations. We understand that some of these conversations are sensitive and we want them to be free to speak, so we won't be broadcasting live, but we'll definitely give you some coverage so that you know important conversations are taking place about diversity, equity, and inclusion, courtesy of your Urban League of Northwest Indiana. If you want more information, as Dr. V clearly said, give the organization a call at 219-887-9621. There are volunteer opportunities to donate. We also have a young professionals group for which we are recruiting young professionals throughout Northwest Indiana who want to make a difference in their communities through leadership, impact, and volunteerism. I have been your host today, Chelsea Whittington. Please follow us all day here at Valparaiso University. for the Urban League of Northwest Indiana's Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Youth Symposium. We'll see you soon.